They'll try to run with Carson. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Jason Myers now for the extra point. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead.
The score is Seahawks 7, Eagles 0. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This will be fielded at the 8. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Caught by the tight end Ertz. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The big gainer there on the catch and run. 37 yards. What a luxury to have a tight end that can not only catch it, but then can run after the catch like that.
What was the old expression back in the good old days? And they used to carry pianos on their backs when they were after they caught the football. Someone would stop and bang out a tune along the way as well. But nowadays, these guys are essentially bulked up wide receivers, and they are a full part of the passing game. And we see a lot of big plays, as we just saw there.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Hey, 57. Here we go.
From the 27, Wentz. And Sanders has got it complete. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop, but that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Here we go, back man.
And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense.
Let's go.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Go. 180.
Pick it up. Pick it up.
Back. Hey, empty.
Throw left side complete. It's Ward. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Waiting.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
180.
49 to Mike. You must be dreaming.
Hey, Stash.
Turn up.
Keystone travel.
Shift.
Rip.
Check 37. Check 37.
Again, it's Wentz. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time. But now it'll be 3rd down.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
49. Mike's 40.
Buzz. Come on now. Oh, come on now. Let's
Again, they'll throw with Wentz. And that is incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
So on comes the Eagle kicker, Jake Elliott, on fourth down. A 33-yarder from the left hash. The kick by Elliott is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I'm talking with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
On 2nd and a yard, Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Check 13. Check 13. Check 99. Check 99.
Friday.
Hey, check Mike 47.
Good.
47.
From the shotgun, Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. They get 17 on that one, move the chains, 1st down Seahawks. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Being chased out left. And now he'll let this one go deep. That's caught inside the 20. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one good for 37 yards.
Switch.
Took right.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Tyler Lockett there to make the grab. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This will be taken very short. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Let's go!
At their own 29-yard line.
Offense set to go. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll begin the drive with Howard. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
82. Hey, team 6.
49. That's right, baby. They don't want it.
From the 36, Wentz looking for Aguilar, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45.
And that's now the 2nd time he's picked off a pass here in the 1st half alone. Again, another great read defensively. And you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
19.
66. Pull it. Ha! You don't want nothing.
40.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Give the sack to Fletcher Cox. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole. 3rd and long.
Yeah, baby.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions,
14.
I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Fletcher Cox picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
Wilson in the offense, not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4th. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Wentz going to throw. And that's complete to Sanders. Call it a 3-yard gain, and it's a 2nd down.
Here we go. 180, 81. Hey, wahoo!
To throw again on 2nd down. Wentz, it's caught by Sanders. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Give him a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down.
Bravo!
Now Wentz again. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. On 4th down, out is the punter Cameron Johnston to boot it away. Back deep, the former All-Pro Tyler Lockett. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And it'll be Seahawk football 1st and 10. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Check 9. Under crunch. Hatchet.
One job right there.
Check 3. Short.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
All goes special.
And they'll give to Lynch out of the gun.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Good job right there. Good guys, 4 down.
Fast.
Good guys, 4 down.
3rd and long, it's Wilson.
It's just me and you.
And he's got Lockett. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Boost the team.
Check. 53. Check. 53.
Hey, alert.
Tackles. Shit.
Front left.
Let's go.
Green, shot.
From the gun, Wilson.
Mike 53.
It's caught. Block it. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker.
Check. Hey, 0.
Off. 53 is the mic. 53 is the mic.
Wilson. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down.
It's third down and less than a yard.
An incomplete pass on second down leads us to third and inches.
12.
Let's get in now.
12.
47 is the mic, boys. 47. Check. 47.
Left.
Let's go, D. Delta.
Hey, check Mike 47. Check Mike 47.
Switch up.
Throwing again here, Wilson. Oh, he's going to go for it all. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. Yeah, the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. The extra point now coming from Myers. And it's 21-3.
Kick is good. Makes the score Seahawks 21, Eagles 3. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This will be taken short.
Let's go. Let's do this.
At their own 30-yard line.
Go.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. A final shot before half for Wentz. Gonna look deep for Jet. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. This is fielded at the goal line. And it'll be taken down just past the 20, at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. A big play that time for the Seahawks. 53 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Wilson. Escape. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Brandon Graham applying the heat off the edge. So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well this second half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the first half trying to slow them down, but now they had a plan, made that adjustment that we always talk about, and it worked very well on that play.
Hey, alert, alert, alert. Go. Motion.
Another try after the first down sack. Wilson. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
14, Friday.
Come on. Hey, watch the ship.
Wilson now, operating from the gun. He's going to fire one, and at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. To throw is Wilson. From the gun, he'll throw. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Mills. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Capitalize on this one.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
Check your hot read.
Great 57.
Wentz will try again on second down. And Wentz will not be able to get rid of it. He's taken down for a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll be out right at the 35. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle. Wilson now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle. On first down, Wilson. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender, and then the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go. Sometimes a thing of beauty.
They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. From the 40 now on second down, Wilson. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That second down play nets a -4.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though.
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
12.
Hey, check Mike 47. Check Mike 47.
Ball trot.
Here, right here.
Still got 4 down.
On third down, Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll punt it away for the second time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. That'll be out of bounds, and how good was that? They'll say the 3-yard line. That's where they spot it.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time. But it's going to be second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
They're scared.
The reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down.
Here, Rip 5-2, on here. Move!
Wentz off the fake handoff to Howard.
Check back.
Sanders has it over the middle. A big play there for Philly. 49 yards.
49-yard gain. That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
57.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Wentz. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Wentz now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Hey. We got 3. 3 down.
Go! Here, 50.
I'm coming.
Kill! Okay, we're good.
Again, it's Wentz. And Sanders has got it complete. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll make it second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
Lefty. List by 7.
Be ready. Don't be scared of it.
61. Matchbox lights.
Fresno.
Again, they'll throw with Wentz. Buying time to his left. This is taken in by Jeffrey. He's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Eagles make some inroads here on that deficit. Elliott good on the extra point, and that cuts this lead down to 13.
Eagles 10. Jake Elliott to kick
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Touch 50, touch 50.
Wilson now to throw on third down. He's going to run, and that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle.
Good job, offense. Good job.
Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. It seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Forced out to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20. Call it the 21-yard line.
Here we go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive. Not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Wentz. Gonna look deep for Jeffrey. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. And this is caught by Jackson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Hey, check. Mike, 50.
Wentz now on 1st down. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Shaquille Griffin knocking it away that time in coverage. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hey, Delta.
Wentz to throw again. And his throw here's incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Bobby Wagner, the former second-rounder out of Utah State, with a sack.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
Check 49.
The Eagles indeed snap it. Wentz under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Sack, baby.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column.
36 power.
Now Wilson on first down. He'll find Metcalf. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. First down Seattle on a pickup of 13. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Oh, Wilson going to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Fletcher Cox. Who else? He's in there for his fourth sack of the afternoon.
Left half, left half. Let's go. Travel. Look left. Alert, alert.
Throwing on second and long. Wilson going for it all. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown.
Let's go.
Tyler Lockett. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Myers connects on the PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Go.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on. Get it done.
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Trey Flowers picks it. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Bang out. Cut.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Fletcher Cox, my goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really turning in an incredible performance. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Wilson wants to throw it.
Let's go, G. Tighten up. Let's go,
Dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the victory here for Seattle. And really, it looked at times like they just had this one in cruise control out there.
Yeah, they deserve a ton of credit because you and I both know, heck, they knew. This is a tough place to play. Overcame that with ease, romped home with an easy win. And here's the best part for them. It'll be easy to get to the airport because the crowd left pretty early in this one, didn't they?
Well, plus they have a police escort.
Okay, you had to spoil that part of it. Of course, they're going to get there. But think about how wide open things are now because this crowd didn't expect this.
No.
So they went back to the tailgate and said, let's go eat. This one isn't any fun for us.
Yeah, they took the drama out of this one pretty early on. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long from Philly.
Yo, what's happening? Oh, you about to use the cheese? Fuck. Uh, I see. Your name got Kansas in it. I ain't knocking you. Let me see though. That team is a problem. I'm a Steelers fan. Hell no. What the fuck? I think I'm gonna play with the Patriots. Y'all good now. Ain't nobody touching y'all. Yeah.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in
from Jersey.
Foxborough. All the success in New England over the last few decades, and this
I guess you can say it's in the area.
More enthusiastic. A moment ago, the Pats emerged from their locker room. They are set as they'll square off with the Kansas City Chiefs. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go, let's go.
At their own 19-yard line.
No, I'm not saying Eagles. Yeah, that's my cousin though.
Wide, 80. Let's go on. No, 66. Exit, exit. Dude, 72.
Sony Michel, his first carry. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
I know I should have, but we gonna roll with this one. I like their defense.
Not a whole lot of room there, but there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Let's go, baby.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
56. Mike 56.
On first down, Brady. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a first down.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it.
Hey, watch edge, watch edge. Dash, go. Check it. 56. Mike, 56, right there. Hey, check it.
That's what I think it is.
Now on first down. And this one brought
I
in by
figured.
Sanu.
Was that like cover
Another
3?
big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. This is one thing you can't do with
I like cover 2.
Let him get in a rhythm, let him get rolling early.
Yeah, cover 2 is really dominant. If you make like the right adjustments.
You always talk to the defensive guys and they say, you got to get him off his spot. What they mean by that is...
But you can really break a cover 3 though. Like really bad.
The same spot, and then they're set up to throw the ball. Get him to move a little bit. Get him to hold the ball. And the pressure that affects just about any quarterback, right up the middle. Remember the Super Bowl? Atlanta's best success came up the middle pressure, what we call gut pressure.
Brady's throw there complete. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12. How about to start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this
I
case,
was wondering what Tom Brady
he's
X
honing in
Factor
on
was.
his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. To throw is
wow.
Brady. And he's going to be taken down here.
The screens are so stupid in the game.
The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now Brady. Caught by Sanu.
I thought you was, you had on. Is Honey Badge on that team? Matthew?
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move. 3 down, 3 down. 56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike.
Sugar.
Yes.
Trying to collect.
Mike's 56.
Hey, exit.
56. Check. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check.
53 down.
Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. Flushed out right. That's complete to his running back, Burkhead. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So 2nd catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game too. They'll try and run for it.
Oh, fuck.
Closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal.
I had that.
Inside the 5.
At the Chiefs' 4-yard line.
Mike 56. Mike 56. You got nothing.
Regular.
You got nothing.
Hey, Zoo.
56 to Mike. 56 is the Mike. Coming.
Hey, goal 66. Check it, reload.
To throw, it's
I'm
Brady.
going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you.
And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Benjamin Watson there to make the grab. And the Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Gostkowski, the extra
That was a
point.
long-ass drive.
That makes the score 7-0. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. This will be taken very short. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 27. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He's got it to Williams. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Patriots 7, Chiefs nothing.
I can't get it, no. I like this.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Let's go. Check 3.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
Let's go.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a trunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
You go tight. You got tight.
Now Williams. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
It's easy to see when we review
I thought you was about to hit Kelsey.
Because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. throw is Mahomes. He's got his man. It's Williams. First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage. 17 on the play.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
And he'll take this one down to the 36. The big nose tackle, Danny Shelton, there to swallow him up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Watch out.
On the ground, this is Williams. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And a throw there going to be incomplete. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and I think those numbers are going to increase.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. Completes it to Hardman. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on down.
Hey, Charlie.
This drive starts out on the ground with Michelle.
All day, baby, all day.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That's it. Big hit. Rip. Hey, Echo.
Mike 56, Mike 56. You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want it.
From the 36, Brady.
Shit, Reed. Ah.
Flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. Hey, Haywood.
56, Mike 56, right there, 56.
Watch the backer.
Hey, check it.
Mike 56, Mike 56.
Hey. High 7.
Here I come.
From the gun, it's Brady. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Wait, that's wide, 80.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half.
Let's go on. No, 66. Motion. Mike 56.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And he's got Edelman for the first time. That's complete. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Let's go.
The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
The Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader, a guy who could make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL and had to convert into being a receiver, was drafted that way. And that conversion, oh boy, it's been good.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Motion, bump. Go bandit. Hey, seam 6.
Mike 56. Watch the pass.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Brady. Looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete. 7 yards there and a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Oh, yeah.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. Brady to throw again. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss it.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
That's how you score on them.
From 4 yards out. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
This will be taken short.
I'll do that.
And he'll weave his way up, all the way up, a few yards shy of midfield. The fullback comes through with a big play there.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
Fuck.
This is caught by Williams.
That's a good play.
Big play there just before halftime. 42 yards.
Quick hike me.
Now a timeout taken.
I was not expecting that.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll
Bro,
see.
you shocked. I was like, fuck. That was really good, though. I get you.
Following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Stepping up, he's got he will score. Touchdown.
He has escape artist. What the fuck? God damn.
Final seconds of the first half.
It's about to be a long game.
Here in the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is
He's
somewhat
about to,
safe that
Said
might
you
actually
said that.
pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
It's
Or
not.
go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Motion, motion.
Goal 50.
The final shot before half for
maybe.
Brady. And that's going to be incomplete.
Oh, he
to
didn't.
hold on to
14
that
for
one.
15.
It's second
That's crazy.
down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here.
You're playing it safe with that cover 3, so
in the second half.
you're not exposing yourself.
Here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football.
The minute you change, though, I'm going to catch you.
Here he gets it out to the
You better stick what you're doing.
25-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
Yellow.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but
It's gonna be really hard to contain him.
Positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to.
Mahomes.
Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
I'm here all day. I'm here all day.
Oh, that's
He's
bad.
got the first down and more. inside the 40. And he'll be taken down at the 26. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
This is one of those plays that has an equal chance of either being a big gain or a big loss, but with the college influence, we're seeing more of these plays come into the NFL.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
58's the mark. 58.
Now Mahomes. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness is a premium for all of that now.
And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Flush to his right. And he's going to keep it.
Wow.
He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. And there you go, nothing really too complex. Block, teach your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play, end result, touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 14.
The chat.
These two teams on the scoreboard as the kicks away here. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback. And it comes out to the
my God.
yard line.
Oh, no.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. But I wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect. But overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Check 99. Check 99. 56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56.
I don't know who that. I think that's what, Chris Jones?
Mike 56. Mike 56. Come on.
Hey, man.
You better bring it. Tight dog.
Alert! Twist! Alert! Bravo!
On second down, they'll run with White.
Yo, he is shedding.
To speak of, call it a 1-yard
Like
gain
that.
up to the 26.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Shadow!
Mike 56. Mike Smith. Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it. Let's
72. 58, ball 66.
Throwing is Brady on third down.
Oh, go read.
And that will be incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
The Patriots send out their punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
All right, it's a ball game now.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
Yellow, yellow. Blood, 80. Watch the leg. Watch the blood. Watch the blood. Watch the blood. Motion. Blood.
Mahomes now on first down.
Oh, give me that.
Incomplete.
Jesus.
Play on the football there, and it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing
man.
out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Mahomes will try again on second down.
Man, I got to get these hits
Partner,
in.
he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided better
Getting
go
close
down and
enough,
run
though.
for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. Escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be incomplete.
Perhaps they overthought this one a little bit. They've been running it real well on this drive, and it was 3rd and short, okay? They decided to throw the football incomplete. Yeah, they might have thought just a little bit too hard about that play selection.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. And it's complete to Kelsey. And
I knew it was a mesh or either some type of cross coming.
Bring him down right at the 45. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Mahomes now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. They go back to the ground with Williams. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They run it again with Williams, and he gets it down to the 32. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendencies. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
And down inside the 15 he goes. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
All right, come on, baby.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. The veteran Jamie Collins there on the tackle. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Yellow, yellow. Argo line, 80.
I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school.
Throwing on 2nd down. Mahomes stepping up. He'll try and run. Give him 7 yards, 2nd run, and they're in better shape now for
Oh
3rd.
my God. It cannot get any worse than this.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. To throw, it's Mahomes.
Oh my God. Bro, I can't.
Kansas City.
Shit.
Mahomes. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a 1st down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the back to 1.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
I know you feel that.
Hey, 66. Go, go.
56. Mike's 56. Record. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. Hey, let's get this. 56. Mike, 56. Right there.
Check it.
56.
Hey, Delta.
Watch the slant. Mike 56. Mike 56. All day, punk.
Check it.
From the 39, Brady. He's got a man complete. It's Julian Edelman. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, Alabama.
Brady deferring to White on the draw. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Get him. Gold 50.
A gain of 9. Brings up
Here we go, check him out.
Hey, Orbit.
Mike's 56. Mike's 50.
Rip.
From the 29, Brady. And it's incomplete.
Whenever they're trying to attack a zone defense, you're trying to figure out where your gaps are going to be. And depending on what type of zone they're playing, it could be on the outside, it could be in the middle, it could be in the seams, in the edges. In this case, they tried to attack the middle of the field, but this zone defense didn't allow it because they were able to see the ball come off the quarterback's hands, and everyone was able to react to the football and knock it away.
Hey, Alpha.
56.
72.
56. Right there. 56.
Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball.
Wide, 20 hot.
Check three.
Sugar. Hey, 66.
Brady to throw on 3rd and long.
Push him back.
This is caught. It's Julian Edelman. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 18. First down, here's White.
Jesus, these sheds is ridiculous.
Back at the 21-yard line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Regular. Hey, Foxtrot. 72.
Now on 2nd and 13, Brady. That's going to be caught. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll run for it. This is White. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. A 3-yard touchdown run as they can now tie the game with the extra point here in the final 2 minutes. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the post.
I need a
But
guarantee
then
score,
their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no
I
matter
needed a
what,
guarantee score. And I was in a rhythm.
To go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
Yellow.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offensive tunnel.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Well, that's a good first step, but several steps still to go.
They still have time for the possible game-winning field goal. Time for them to be quick and hurry at the same time.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Or not. It's that move.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
You want this? Kill.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. Kyle Van Noy in on the stop. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Mahomes to throw. And an alley to run. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 28.
How many times have we seen this late?
Don't miss your kick. That's all I got to say.
And they get upfield, get that great push. And what do they create? Space. And he takes off.
Williams.
If you're going for a touchdown, you're not going to score a touchdown.
Their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to
Yeah.
All right, my man, this is now where it's risk-reward. Because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get in all the gaps, get up tight on everyone, and try and force the field goal attempt here. You can't let them break one big, but you know something, you crowd the line of scrimmage.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
You must be getting tired of seeing me. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship. Alert flare. Alert flare. 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 Check your hot read. Showing A.
Attack, attack! Finish the game. Finish the game.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. It's Williams on the catch. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
A gain of 6 yards on the play.
Everything right now resting on the right foot of Harrison Butker. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. Everything right now resting on the right foot.
I actually missed one of these one time.
His first attempt of the afternoon, and it's for the win. And this one is right through. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball, would you rather have a street free agent out there or a solid pro like this? Answer's pretty evident to me.
At their own 11-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Look at the clock. Everyone knows the situation. Probably time here for one final play.
And we know what that play is going to be. It's got to be some sort of Hail Mary, throwing it towards the end zone.
Oh, I'm biting, I'm an idiot.
Someone can catch it or catch it off of a tip. Think back to 2015. Didn't we see
bro.
Green Bay pull that off twice in the season? Once in the regular season, once in the playoffs. So stranger things have happened. It'd be interesting to see what the defensive strategy is about who they put on the field to try and knock that ball away.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. And with that, we say so long from Foxborough.
I do.